part of a panel where we were talking about tablet development and smartphone development. And I was really impressed by the journey you've taken over the past several years. You've visited a lot of different countries. Can you sort of give me a quick sort of rundown on the different formats you've tried?
Oh, the country of Apple and Google Play, Nook Newsstand, Kobo, and Zinio.
Wow. So all of the platforms seem to have strengths and they seem to have weaknesses. It doesn't seem to me from the session that there's a golden or a silver bullet yet.
Well, not a silver bullet, but we know that Zinio and Apple know how to sell magazines.
Right. And so those are the platforms that you're focusing on now, or?
We've actually had to drop out of Zinio because of cost.
Oh, okay. So you're on the iPhone or the Apple newsstand.
We're on the Apple Store, we're on Google Play, and we're on Nook and Kobo. But and there is some sales activity with Google and with the Nook. Kobo, not for us so far, but Apple really knows how to sell. The sales on Apple outstrip the others.
Right. So that's tricky now, though, right? Because as we're moving to bigger phones and the Android platform is getting more popular in Canada, that puts a little bit of pressure on the tablet market and it being sort of Apple-centric, right?
Yes, people are using the Android platform, but I'm not sure that Google Play, as the place to purchase content, has really gelled with the public yet. I hope they do a good job in the next couple of years, and I hope that changes.
Okay. So if you were starting out, if you were a magazine starting out exploring tablets right now, given all the experience you've had, where would you start?
I might start with the smartphone if I could,
right.
And I mean the iPhone and Android second. But I really think that some publishers are focusing too much on the iPad and not enough on smartphones.
So, but the smartphone's tricky though, because you've got multiple platforms. Well, maybe not Windows now, although they're coming out with some good Windows phones. But certainly the Android and the iOS platform are certainly in there especially on the bigger phones. Android is really winning the day, right?
Yes, it is tricky for a publisher to know what to serve up on a small screen.
Right.
So that is a challenge. And we've heard today from Rogers and how they're using utility apps. Chatelaine is producing a fitness app, which probably would work very well on a smartphone, but it was a year ago and they launched it on the iPad. And they've been rethinking what they're doing on the iPad, and maybe they should be working on smartphone apps.
Right. So the other thing we were hearing about was that right now the tools that are available are print-centric. The deadlines for producing them are print-centric, but Rogers is thinking about shifting that so that you sort of deprecate print and focus on the tablet deadlines or the smartphone deadlines. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense, but to put it in action is the challenge. We are asking our staff that has been doing print for years and years to add on the digital cycle at the end of their print cycle, and they're struggling to do that. How they do it in parallel is not an easy, there's no easy answer.
Right. And part of that is because the canonical document, the standard document that everybody refers to is still print-centric, still InDesign-centric, right?
That's right. Over time that will change, I'm sure it will change. And maybe as Rogers indicated, the iPad edition may be the one that goes out the door first. I know that Apple wants that.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Larry.
You're welcome.